Hey everybody, welcome back to the Raw Food Muscle. I'm your host Santiago, and today we're out in beautiful Mother Nature because this is where I come to. This is my sanctuary to disconnect from everything and just connect with the planet, connect with Mother Earth, because we all go through our craziness during the day. We have our jobs, our schools, kids, whatever that we have gone through in the day that kind of just makes us go wow. You just need that time to just disconnect and just let go of everything and just get okay. So one of the techniques I want to talk to you guys briefly about is Qigong. Qigong is something I've been practicing for years, and Qigong is not only just a form of martial arts external, but most importantly it's a form of internal martial arts. And one of the things that is really important is the breathing technique when we're talking about Qigong, because when I first got into this, it was mainly for martial arts purposes, but then I really started getting into the healing aspect of Qigong, which is really, to me, is the most important part. For Qigong, not only can you heal yourself, but you can heal others, which is a form of energy healing. Okay, what I basically mean is that your sensitivities will increase once you become more aware of your body and the energy around your body. Okay, so you can really expand your sensitivity beyond your physical body. Okay, so but it has to start first with your breathing. Okay, and what I mean by energy healing is that I do energy healing on myself, my family, friends, and this is done through not even touching somebody, okay? Because once you get to a point where your hands are really sensitive, or even your body, you become, if you're close to somebody, you can sense their energy field, okay? And you can sense a certain heavy vibration or higher vibration, a really active vibration, or if someone has any type of illnesses that they need to have healed, blockages that need to be opened, that kind of thing. But the first thing is the breathing, okay? So in Qigong, okay, the breathing is an important key, because when you're breathing in, okay, you're breathing in, and when you're breathing that deep breath in, right, so you're taking a deep breath, and it's usually pretty slow and calm, okay? So when you're first trying out this, it might be a little bit difficult, but you want to work up to about 10 seconds in the beginning, breathing in 10 seconds, and breathing out 10 seconds, okay? And work your way up to breathing in 20 seconds and exhaling 20 seconds, okay? But the key is just don't push it, okay? So don't feel like you're, like you gotta get to that last few seconds, okay? It's not a forceful thing. It's a really relaxed. Your body has to be relaxed, okay? And when you're breathing, it's important to breathe into your dantian, okay, which is your stomach area. So you're expanding your stomach as you're breathing in. So you're breathing in, and your stomach is expanding, right? And then you exhale.
Just like a baby.
Exactly. Babies, when they're first born, this is how they're naturally breathing, okay? And as we get older, we're kind of taught to stick our tummy in, and a lot of this is done through other forms of training. But unfortunately, when you're breathing in, you're like that, you're breathing in through your chest, which can create a lot of anxiety, okay? So if you're breathing into your dantian, this is where the energy is kept, in your tummy, okay? This is where a lot of energy can be used externally when we're talking about martial arts, but mainly I want to talk about it in terms of the healing aspect, because it's more important to use Qigong for healing purposes, not just for ourselves but others around us, okay?
Can you do Qigong healing from a distance, like from really far?
Yes, you can. I've had a few people, even some of my family members who are feeling ill, and what I do is I go to a meditation state and I visualize who I'm healing, and I'm doing the energy work. And usually if I'm doing energy work, I'm usually using my hands about a foot away from the person. So what I'm doing in that kind of situation, I'm just visualizing I'm with that person and feeling their body, feeling the energy field and doing the energy work through that, then feeling cold spots, warm spots, fairly active spots, high vibrational spots. So there's a lot of different things that go in with this, but the key first is the breathing and learning to relax the body, because without relaxing the body and kind of detaching yourself from your physical form, because we are more than just our physical bodies, okay? So when someone passes away, they you know, there's so many different accounts where people envision themselves moving outside of their body, okay? And you can do this just by
Without dying?
Without dying. That's one part. But if you're in a really relaxed state and you can like almost visualize yourself and almost feel yourself moving outside of your body, hovering above your head, and then kind of visualizing the panoramic view around you. And this can be done through the third eye, or just detaching yourself from the body. And the third eye, to me, is a really powerful meditation. This is where I consider to be a porthole to go to other dimensions, other worlds. And our chakras are a really important key to that, because we have chakras in our body, from our crown to our third eye to our throat, to our heart chakra, to our solar plexus, to the navel, and all the way down to the root chakra, okay? And we have way beyond that when we're talking about above our heads, okay? It goes up to above the planet, outside of the solar system, and beyond. So there's actually a lot more chakras, and if you really want to get into the deeper aspects of it, these are really just tools to use to go beyond our physical body, okay? Once you become more in tune with mastering those chakras, you get to a point where you just slip right into it and just go wherever you want. I do this quite a bit when I'm traveling outside of my body, outside of this realm, and I go to my personal teachers, which are not of this world. I'm not trying to sound all crazy. I'm just being honest. I do communicate with what I'd call light beings, beings from other higher dimensions.
You can call them angels.
You can call them angels. You can call them their higher you. Sometimes I feel like I'm just talking to myself, and I'm like, I'm talking to you, but I'm actually talking to myself. So
now, what if you get distracted when you're meditating?
Yes, this is a big thing. When people, when they're trying to meditate, the biggest thing is they get distracted with thoughts. You know, whatever's going on in the day, they got to go shopping, they got to pick up their kids, they got to do homework, they got to go to a game the night, whatever it is. Just recognize that thought and remember you're coming back and what you're doing when you're meditating. So just don't keep on drifting and visualizing yourself walking through the grocery store and going through all the aisles. Okay, you're really sucking yourself into that train of thought instead of saying, okay, let me come back. And this is where I need to be. I need to be in my body. I need to be relaxing my body, and then learning to step out of the body. Okay, so this is a really important key. And as far as the breathing goes, start off slowly. Okay, because in the beginning, you might even feel like a jolt. Like you're like, whoa, you know, like your body moves or something like that. When it's actually what you're doing is your body's experiencing something for the first time. It's actually, I've even heard people, and even myself in the very beginning when I first started this, I was like being pushed through like almost like jolting like a roller coaster ride or a rocket. And that's a normal experience. If you feel like you're experiencing lightweightness, like you're almost like levitating, very normal. Okay, this is part of the process. Okay, this is how you're learning to become more aware of who you are beyond your physical body. And our bodies are third dimensional. This is physical mass. Okay, but we exist much higher beyond that. Okay, we're multi-dimensional beings. We can travel anywhere we want to. We don't even need no spacecraft, man. I can go anywhere I want to in a blink of a second, man. I'm telling you.
Now, how do you breathe? Do you keep your mouth open? Do you breathe through your nose?
This is the technique that I use. I breathe through my nose. In the beginning, like I said, you have to do what's comfortable first, but you want to breathe in through the nose, expand the stomach out, and I exhale again through the nose. Now you can breathe in through the nose and out your mouth. You can do that. It's a good way to relax the throat. A lot of people hold a lot of tension in their throat. A lot of people hold a lot of tension in their necks, in their head, and their shoulders. Also, when you're first trying this out, a lot of people always say, when's the best time? They only can do it at nighttime. The problem with doing it at nighttime, most likely you're going to fall asleep. That's just what happens. And if you fall asleep, go to sleep. Your body needs to rest. Rest is important. Our bodies need to rest, no doubt. But try to do it in the daytime, in the morning time, preferably. Preferably. I need some ebonics, man. The good time to do it would be sunrise, sunset. Okay, because you can even do some sun gazing with that, but that's a whole nother thing.
What about how should you be sitting, laying on your head?
You want to be doing this sitting down, preferably.
Eyes open, eyes closed.
I would do it with your eyes closed, just because unless you feel more at calm visualizing and kind of zoning into one spot. I can do it either way. It really doesn't matter to me, but you might want to try it with your eyes closed. That way you kind of like visualize looking through your third eye. Okay, and what you can do is when you have your eyes closed, you have your eyes pointed upwards, like you're looking through your third eye in between your two eyes above your head near your forehead. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to look up, close your eyes, do the breathing, and do it relaxed. So you're breathing in, and you're breathing out. I don't want to go too long because I'm going to be like drifting off here, but and visualize like you're looking through your third eye. Okay, so that's a really important key. Breathing in, try to breathe in through your stomach. So you inhale, you expand your stomach, you exhale, your stomach closes in. Now there's much more advanced breathing than that, which is actually the opposite, but that's a whole other realm of techniques, which goes into learning how to do telekinesis, pyrokinesis, that kind of thing, which is a whole another type of thing. I'm not getting into that because I want you guys to really focus on connecting with who you are inside your mind, inside your heart, and then beyond your body. Okay, so the first thing is your breathing, learning to relax, and taking time to connect with Mother Nature. And I want you to do one thing. Okay, I want you to look at the trees, and just for a few seconds, I want you to breathe in. And exhale it out.
And there's your homework for the weekend, boys and girls.
That's right. I want you to practice this on your own. Try to do it. If you've already done this before, then you should be, meditating a good 20-30 minutes, probably an hour. If you've never done it before ever, try it for 5 minutes, try it for 10 minutes. In the beginning, it's going to be a little bit tougher because your body's not used to it. Your body is going to be just trying to get that stiffness out. So one step at a time, guys. So take your step out here in Mother Nature. Take your shoes off, take your socks off, be barefoot, round yourself with Mother Earth, and breathe in, okay, through your stomach. Learn to relax the body, disconnect from your body, and open up those chakras. All right, guys, so that is it. That's your homework for today, this weekend, and I will see you guys next time on the Raw Food Muscle.